What if the one who broke Taehyung's heart was someone no one ever expected? What if Jungkook finally lost his calm on live after realizing who was behind those tears that the entire fandom still can't forget? Before you read further, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe because what you're about to discover might change everything you thought you knew about BTS's quiet storm, Taehyung, and the fire that lives within Jungkook. This isn't just another rumor. This is a story that sent shockwaves across armies around the world. A moment that blurred the line between idol and human, between friendship and betrayal. The night was supposed to be lighthearted. Jungkook went live from his room, his usual calm and warmth glowing through the dim light, his voice relaxed, his laughter soft. But that night something felt off. His smile didn't quite reach his eyes. Fans noticed it right away. Those subtle signs of unease, that tension behind every casual sentence. "Is everything okay, Jungkook?" The chat exploded. He brushed it off, but his silence grew heavier. And then, as if something inside him snapped, he looked straight into the camera and whispered words that would send the fandom into chaos. "Do you know what hurts the most? Seeing Taehyung cry, and knowing who caused it." The room went quiet. The comments flooded faster than ever. "Who made Taehyung cry? What happened? Please tell us, Jungkook." But Jungkook just shook his head, his jaw tightening, his eyes dark with something fans had rarely seen in him before: rage. "It wasn't supposed to be like this," he muttered, running his hand through his hair. "I trusted them. We all did. And that was all it took." Armies began piecing everything together, recalling every moment from past lives, every hint, every small crack in the smiles between the members. Something had been brewing beneath the surface, and now it was beginning to spill out. Was it someone from inside the circle? Was it a misunderstanding? Or was it something deeper, something that had been hidden from the cameras for far too long? Jungkook's tone carried heartbreak, not just anger. He wasn't lashing out for drama. He was defending someone he loved deeply, someone who had always stood by him in the shadows of fame. Taehyung, with his quiet strength and soft eyes, had shown cracks recently. He'd been quieter during interviews, more withdrawn in lives, and that genuine smile that used to light up the screen had seemed a little dimmer lately. Fans noticed. They always do. But no one expected Jungkook to be the one to break the silence. As the live went on, his words became heavier, the air around him growing thicker. "You all think you know him," he said, his voice trembling. "But even the strongest ones can be broken when someone close betrays them." Betrayal. That word alone was enough to ignite the fire. The fandom went into overdrive. Twitter, TikTok, and every fan forum exploded with theories. Who was Jungkook referring to? Was it someone within HYB? A staff member? A friend? Or worse, another idol? Every possibility was dissected. Every old clip reanalyzed frame by frame. But the moment that truly shattered hearts came when Jungkook's voice cracked, his hand covering his face. "I saw him cry," he whispered, his voice breaking. "And I couldn't do anything. I wanted to, but he told me not to. He said it wasn't worth it. But it was. He is." The comments section turned into a flood of tears and hearts. "We love you, Tae. Protect him at all costs. Jungkook, thank you for standing up for him." It was no longer just a live stream. It became an emotional battlefield, a place where truth and pain collided in real time. The next morning, the headlines across fan pages were wild. Jungkook loses temper over Taehyung's tears. Army furious after Jungkook's live confession. The emotional explosion had set the internet ablaze. But what truly sent chills down everyone's spine was the one phrase Jungkook ended the live with. "You'll all know soon. I won't stay quiet anymore." That single promise echoed like thunder. Something was coming. Something that would pull back the curtain on what really happened behind the polished perfection of BTS's public image. Days passed, and the fandom's detective instincts went full throttle. Old interviews resurfaced where Taehyung mentioned feeling misunderstood by someone close. Others pointed to subtle shifts in dynamics, hesitant glances, avoided touches, long silences that fans had dismissed as exhaustion. Now every little detail became evidence. And while some begged for peace and privacy, others demanded the truth. The emotion in the air was electric, raw, and real. It wasn't just about curiosity, it was about loyalty, protection, and love. Inside the fandom, a storm was brewing. Many armies sent messages of support to Taehyung, flooding social media with the hashtag we love you, while others focused on Jungkook, praising his courage to speak up. Yet, there were darker whispers too, accusations, suspicions, and anger directed toward unseen figures within the industry. Some believed it was a misunderstanding blown out of proportion, while others were convinced Jungkook had finally reached his breaking point after witnessing too much silence and pain. And through it all, Taehyung remained quiet. His silence was both haunting and powerful. He didn't go live, didn't post, didn't deny or confirm anything. But fans noticed the subtle things: his playlist changes, his captions, his choice of photos that seemed to carry unspoken emotions. Each one felt like a message in code, a quiet conversation between him and those who truly listened. Then, almost a week later, Jungkook appeared again, this time calmer, more composed, but the weight in his eyes still there. "I didn't mean to worry anyone," he said softly, "but I won't apologize for caring. Sometimes when someone you love is hurt, you can't just stay silent." That line melted hearts worldwide. It wasn't just about friendship anymore. It was about loyalty, love, and the courage to protect someone in a world that watches everything you do. Fans flooded the chat with messages of gratitude, promising to stand by both of them no matter what. But the question still lingers in the air, doesn't it? Who made Taehyung cry? Was it an internal conflict, a betrayal, or just a painful misunderstanding that spiraled out of control? The answer might never be said out loud, but the emotional truth of that moment, the look in Jungkook's eyes, the tremble in his voice, and the quiet ache in Taehyung's silence, told a story louder than any confession ever could. It was the story of two souls bound by more than fame, more than music, by the unspoken promise to protect each other when the world becomes too cruel. As the fandom waits, theories continue to swirl, emotions continue to rise, and every new post or live from Jungkook and Taehyung is watched with heartbeats pounding. Whatever really happened behind those closed doors, one thing is certain: Jungkook's outburst wasn't just anger. It was love in its rawest, fiercest form. And maybe, just maybe, that's what makes this story so unforgettable. So tell us, Army, what do you think really happened? Was Jungkook right to speak out? Or was he just a heartbroken friend trying to defend someone too gentle for the chaos of fame? Drop your thoughts below, share this story, and make sure you subscribe for more updates, because this is far from over. Something tells us the truth is still out there, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. And when it does, it might just break the internet all over again. But what if the truth Jungkook hinted at wasn't about betrayal in the way fans imagined? What if it was something even deeper? Something that revealed the human pain behind the glittering lights of fame. The more people replayed that live, the more they noticed every tremble in Jungkook's voice, every pause that carried weight, every time his eyes glistened before he forced a smile. That live wasn't just an impulsive moment. It was the eruption of months, maybe years, of quiet frustration. Rumors had begun to spin out of control. Some claimed it was a close associate, someone within their circle who betrayed Taehyung's trust. Others whispered about creative differences, jealousy, and even a hidden argument that took place weeks before the live. But no matter how wild the theories got, one thing was certain: Jungkook's emotions were real. The way he spoke of Taehyung wasn't just as a teammate. It was as someone who had seen his friend at his most vulnerable, someone who carried the guilt of not protecting him soon enough.